out and show up. What will you miss the most about this whole entire series, man?
The people. I love the people. They are my family. So it's going to be, yeah, it's been really hard to think about life and work without them.
Finally know the truth about Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour's bullying scandal, and it's proof you should always wait for a second source. Look, I was not going to
make
that
reunion hug outside. What do you two mean to each other? That was beautiful.
Noah and I?
No, you and David. We saw you guys get the reunion hug out there. It was great.
He's like my dad. Yeah, I'm so connected to him for life. We're so lucky to have each other.
For the very little lines you had, did you fake your American accent? Like the little lines you had?
No, I did not. No, I'm kidding. Of course I did.
Okay, can you
I mean, if I said like Mike, I'd say it's Mike. I'd obviously have to give like Mike. You know,
She's got a really good American accent.
Friends don't lie. Friends don't.
The drama behind Stranger Things is getting messier than the Upside Down, and fans can't stop talking about it. From alleged bullying complaints to heartfelt reunions, this final season is proving that what you see on the red carpet isn't always the full story. Today, we're diving deep into Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour's relationship, the whispers behind the scenes, the latest updates from the cast, and even Millie's exciting personal life. Grab your tea because this story has twists that are hard to believe, and you'll want to stay until the very end. When the cameras caught Millie and David together on the red carpet for the Stranger Things Season 5 premiere, fans were immediately drawn to their connection. Their smiles, their laughter, and the way they posed together looked seamless, like nothing had ever happened. For years, David Harbour has been the father figure to Eleven, and that dynamic clearly extended beyond the screen. Fans have watched their on-screen relationship evolve from tension-filled clashes to the heartwarming bond that became the emotional core of the series. Seeing that bond live again reminded everyone why they fell in love with the duo in the first place.
The red carpet. So how meaningful has the relationship with David been as you've gotten older?
So much, so much. I mean, we play father and daughter, and similar to Noah and Noni, it's just like you have an amazing friendship, and
it's just been so special, like our friendships, and that's I feel like the most important part of
all of
the
it.
job.
Yeah, the human connection.
The fun seeing you and David on this carpet together. Everybody, talk to me about how special that connection is, and really all these relationships you have formed in your formative year.
I obviously have a really special bond with David because we have a father-daughter relationship, and we do every scene together.
Yeah.
And you'll really get to see that, in season 5. It's been so special to have him along the journey for me.
Standing up there with David Harbour, and like, how was that reuniting with that since you finished shooting?
It's been amazing. Yeah, I mean, we're so lucky to have each other. The show means so much to the both of us and to everyone here. This has like been the last 10 years of our lives, so we've dedicated a lot of it, and we're so excited to see that come to screen.
She give you any tips on growing your hair out?
I'm gonna ask her, because if there is a way to do it, mine took a long time. It was annoying.
I just want this to be over.
Have you ever taken anything from set?
It's a very, very important item. We borrowed it from another movie that I stole.
But while the cameras captured warmth and nostalgia, whispers of behind-the-scenes drama were already spreading online. The controversy started with reports that Millie Bobby Brown had filed a bullying and harassment complaint against David Harbour before filming began for the final season in 2024. According to sources, the allegations were detailed and prompted a months-long internal investigation by Netflix. Despite the headlines, no intimate accusations were involved.
Relationship with her Stranger Things dad, David Harbour, that made headlines when she allegedly filed a bullying claim against him before shooting on the final season began in 2024. But the two proved they're all good, laughing together on the red carpet. How meaningful has the relationship with David been experienced?
The friendships we made. Like, it sounds so corny, but it's so true.
We're like
You were so
siblings.
young.
I spent more time with them sometimes than my own siblings. But we had two really great, like Noni and
Great role
David
models.
were
Yeah.
amazing. Like that, it was like, when you get to do a scene with them, turn on your girl pants.
But the sheer volume of reports and the presence of Millie's representative on set added fuel to the speculation. Netflix, Millie, and David all stayed mostly silent during this period, which only made fans more curious. The streaming giant clearly wanted nothing to overshadow the final season of what has become one of its most iconic shows. Adding another layer of complexity, insiders revealed that David had his then-wife, Lily Allen, by his side throughout this difficult period. Reports suggested it was a challenging time for him personally, navigating marital strains while facing professional scrutiny. Publicly, though, David remained composed, attending events with Millie and maintaining the image of the close-knit Stranger Things family fans had come to adore. Variety later confirmed that the investigation had been resolved, and Deadline reported that Millie's complaint had indeed been addressed, though the timeline and details remained unclear. The situation highlighted just how complicated relationships on high-profile sets can be, especially when the people involved have shared nearly a decade together. Millie herself has been candid about her bond with David. She consistently describes him as a father figure and emphasizes the deep trust and respect they've built over the years. In interviews with outlets like Entertainment Tonight and Empire magazine, Millie spoke about how special it was to reunite with David for the final season. The two have shared so many formative moments on set that their dynamic naturally carries into real life.
From the Millie Bobby Brown David Harbour situation. In case you're not aware, the Daily Mail posted a story on November 1st that Millie Bobby Brown filed a bullying and complaint against David Harbour on the set of Stranger Things, and quote, there were pages and pages of accusations, and the investigation went on.
From playful interactions to emotional scenes, their chemistry has always mirrored the father-daughter relationship at the heart of Stranger Things. Even with the controversy, Millie made a point to highlight professionalism and loyalty, making it clear that the cast's unity has always been a priority. David Harbour, for his part, has long been vocal about his protective instincts toward Millie. Back in 2021, he described feeling a genuine fatherly affection for her, worrying about how she would handle fame at such a young age. He emphasized that this concern shaped the way he approached both their on-screen and off-screen interactions, guiding her through the pressures of Hollywood while allowing her to grow as an artist. Fast forward to the present, and that paternal instinct still seems evident in their public appearances, even as speculation swirls around the alleged complaint.
Friday, Variety confirmed that, quote, there was an investigation into Brown's complaint and that it was resolved. And then Deadline reported on Saturday, according to sources, she did complain about his behavior. However, it might not have been as recent as the report suggested. It has been dealt with, and there haven't been issues since. So there you have it. I don't think this lets David Harbour off the hook entirely, as clearly something did happen at some point. But now these images from the red carpet on Thursday certainly make
fans are left trying to reconcile the warmth of past interviews with the more complicated reality now surfacing. Despite all the noise, Millie has remained focused on her craft and the story she wants to tell. Filming the final season of Stranger Things was nostalgic for her, bringing back the classic push and pull dynamic between Eleven and Hopper. Season 5 explores her growth, her struggle to find her voice, and Hopper's attempts to guide and protect her, creating familiar tension that fans have loved since seasons 2 and 3. Millie's enthusiasm for these scenes shows that, no matter what happens behind the scenes, the magic of their on-screen relationship continues to resonate with viewers. She has described filming as incredibly emotional, often tearful, saying goodbye to her castmates and crew felt like leaving a family she's been part of for a decade. The rest of the Stranger Things cast has also expressed similar sentiments. David Harbour praised Millie and the younger actors for their professionalism and artistry, noting that growing up in the spotlight could be challenging, but they handled it with grace. Co-creator Ross Duffer avoided specifics when asked about the complaint, but reinforced that the cast feels like family and that keeping the set safe and happy has always been a top priority. Producers like Sean Levy have publicly emphasized that the team values respect and comfort on set, attempting to manage the narrative and counteract rumors without diving into the details of the investigation. Even beyond Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown's life has been full of major milestones.
Saw you standing up there with David Harbour, and how was that reuniting with since you finished shooting?
It's been amazing. Yeah, I mean we're so lucky to have each other. The show means so much to the both of us and to everyone here. This has been the last 10 years of our lives, so we've dedicated a lot of it, and we're so excited to see that come to screen.
And so many things have happened to you in your life. What is the biggest change for you, and when did you know that this show would change your life forever?
I don't know if I have come to that realization yet. I just think I've been living every day like it's the first day on set, and maybe that's what's made me hold on to every moment for dear life. But a lot has changed, you know. a lot has changed.
She married Jake Bon Jovi, the son of rock legend John Bon Jovi, in May 2024, following a romantic engagement announcement in April 2023. The ceremony was described as intimate and family-focused, and the couple has since welcomed their first child, adopting a baby girl in the summer of 2025. Millie has spoken about her dream of becoming a mom since childhood, and it's clear she is embracing this new chapter of her life alongside her professional commitments. As the Stranger Things final season rolls out, Netflix is keeping fans hooked with a staggered release strategy. Volume 1 premiered on November 26th, with Volume 2 dropping on December 5th, and the grand finale scheduled for December 31st, 2025. The story picks up 18 months after the last season, with Hawkins under military control and the real world beginning to collide with the Upside Down. Vecna's threat looms large, and the main cast is reunited alongside new characters, promising a high-stakes conclusion to the series. Even though the show is officially ending, the Stranger Things universe continues to expand with an animated spin-off and a Broadway adaptation, keeping fans engaged and invested in Hawkins' dark and thrilling world. Behind the red carpet smiles, body language experts have noted that Millie and David's interactions may have been slightly exaggerated, possibly to project harmony for the cameras. Fans online have debated whether this was genuine warmth or carefully curated professionalism. The contrast between past interviews, nostalgic memories, and the current public narrative highlights the complexities of navigating fame, relationships, and public perception, especially when decades of stories and emotions are condensed into a few headlines. David and Millie's bond, however, remains undeniable. From the first season of Stranger Things in 2016, when Millie was just 12, their father-daughter relationship has grown both on and off screen. The combination of protective instincts, mentorship, and mutual respect has defined their dynamic, making it a central element of the show's enduring popularity. Even with the alleged complaints and media speculation, their reunion on set and on the red carpet shows a level of professionalism and mutual regard that fans can't help but admire. The dual timeline of their story, the wholesome, behind-the-scenes affection that fans have cherished for years versus the recent allegations and drama, creates a unique kind of emotional whiplash. Viewers see one image on social media or TV interviews, while whispers of internal conflict circulate in parallel. This tension keeps fans engaged, constantly analyzing each interaction and wondering about the truth. Millie's diplomacy and emphasis on loyalty and friendship help anchor the narrative, reminding audiences that long-term relationships, even in Hollywood, are complicated and multi-layered. As Stranger Things enters its final chapter, fans are encouraged to focus on the story itself, while appreciating the growth of its actors. Millie's journey from a young star navigating fame to a new mom, wife, and seasoned actress reflects the broader themes of growth and change in the series. Similarly, David Harbour's role as a mentor and father figure demonstrates how personal investment can shape both character development and audience connection. In summary, the Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour story highlights how layered professional relationships can be, especially under intense media scrutiny. From the alleged bullying complaint and internal Netflix investigation to the red carpet unity and emotional final season, the saga offers a glimpse into the complexities of Hollywood life. Fans get to witness a mix of nostalgic memories, ongoing speculation, and exciting developments both on screen and off. Meanwhile, Millie's personal milestones, her marriage and motherhood, add a new dimension to the narrative, showing that life moves forward even amidst controversy. So, as we watch the final episodes of Stranger Things, it's clear that there's more to the story than headlines can capture. The emotional depth, professional respect, and personal growth of the cast have shaped this series into something truly extraordinary. While rumors and speculation may continue to swirl, the underlying bonds between the actors and the story they've created together remain intact. For fans, it's a reminder to celebrate the art, cherish the friendships, and stay curious about the complex lives behind the cameras. This chapter of Stranger Things may be ending, but the universe is far from over. With spin-offs, Broadway adaptations, and future projects from the cast, Hawkins' world will continue to captivate audiences for years to come. And through it all, the story of Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour stands as a testament to the power of mentorship, trust, and enduring professional relationships, even in the face of controversy.